What's up, YouTube? What up, friends and fam? It's your boy Kenny Lucas back at it with another YouTube video. How to get out of a victim mindset. I'm all dirty and shit, man. I've been working. But how to get out of the victim mindset. This is how you do it, man. It's self-talk backed up by action. You know, lately all I've been focusing on is saving money and creating the physique I want, muscle. You know what I'm saying? Like the money and the muscle, man. That's the two keys to getting out of a victim mindset. Because if you're in a victim mindset, chances are you're broke. Chances are you're either fat or really skinny. You know what I'm saying? So fix those two things and then watch how your world changes. Like being a victim to a circumstance is you're just sitting there and waiting for somebody else to make the change. When really the universe is calling you to make the change. That's the reason why you're feeling like a victim, because you've been blessed in that spot where you're the creator. You're the one that's supposed to be producing the change. You know what I mean? It's not going to come from somebody else, man. If you're a victim, there's no way it's going to come from somebody else. So with that, apply it to your life. You know what I mean? Get the money, get the muscle. Everything else is going to fall in line with that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have enough money and you have enough muscle, eventually you're going to have enough confidence to approach that girl or ask that girl out. Eventually you're going to be able to take that trip that you want to take. Eventually you're going to be able to invest in the stock market like you want to invest in the stock market. You're going to be able to set up this, set up that, have a family, have children, buy a house, buy houses, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, a victim is only thinking like, oh, they fucked me over, or like this sucks, that sucks. When really, like, somebody that's just after the money and the muscle is like, all right, I'm waking up today. How do I make as much money as possible? How do I get in front of a customer? How do I get a raise if you're working a job? How do I do this? How do I do this? You know what I mean? Like, it's no longer the victim mindset where somebody else is supposed to supply it for you. You're a fucking full-grown man, and you're more than capable of getting everything you want in this life just based off the mindset of what are you thinking about, you know, and backing it up by auto-suggestion. You know, I'm in this position right now, living with my parents. It sucks, but does it really? No. Instead, change that mindset to, I'm living with my parents right now, but it's creating the man who I'm supposed to become. I'm creating the version of myself that I can gift to the world. I can show others how I got out of my parents' basement, or how I got out of this situation or that situation. You know what I'm saying? That creates the drive. It's like, you're in this position now. It's not going to be forever. And then you can utilize that to your strength. Your biggest weakness is your biggest strength. You know what I'm saying? It's going to create the biggest strength at least, you know? The thing that brings the most pain to your life is going to teach you the most. So embrace that. Know that that's happening. Create that savage self-talk of, this is where I'm supposed to be because it's creating the man who I'm becoming, or this is where I'm supposed to be because I'm getting X amount of money and making this connection and that connection. And look at the world as a fucking opportunity, as it is. Because this world is just your playground, man. It's your playground to go meet new people, go fucking play around, go travel. You know what I'm saying? Get that money up. Get that money up. It's a place to go get that money up. Get the funds up. Collect things. Utilize tools. Don't be afraid to go invest in tools for yourself either. Even if it's going to fucking leave you with a couple $100 or whatever the case may be. Go at it, embrace it. These tools are going to make me money, so I'm going to buy the tool and start my own business. I seen a fucking YouTube video today that's very appealing, and maybe one of y'all would run with it as a side hustle. And it's this: cleaning garbage bins, right? Everybody has a garbage bin, right? Nobody really cleans it, right? I know I don't clean my fucking recycling bin, nor do I want to. And everybody has one, at least in the town I'm at. They have a recycling bin, right? So what if you printed at home flyers for, you know, cleaning people's bins? You know, order it on Vistaprint, or I use UZ Marketing for my business cards and shit like that. It's usually cheaper. You know what I mean? I haven't gone the door hanging route, but I'm about to. I just haven't gotten around to it really. I want to get it for my tree business and start knocking on doors and fucking leaving them at the door. Because times are changing right now. Times are changing fucking dramatically right now. I know it's winter time and it's slower, but we are in a recession, or we're going into a recession, and this is going to last a while. So I figure it's very important to put yourself right in front of the customer and be like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm Kenny. Like, this is what I do. If you ever need my service, here you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like in today's times, that's the best place to do it. Because, like, yeah, internet marketing is great. And, you know, Google, whatnot, whatever, you know. But, like, people, like, for example, the recycling bin business, right? If you have a recycling bin business, you're going around cleaning recycling bins, you can charge up to, like, you know, $20 to $50 for a recycling bin. That's what I heard, at least, on this little internet video I watched. And it makes sense. I'd probably pay somebody $30 to clean my recycling bin if they're gonna sanitize it, if they're gonna spray it down, if they're gonna, you know, it's gonna be smelling good and looking good at the end of it. I'd probably pay somebody $30 easily. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, clean that shit. I don't want to clean it. So if you go around door knocking with door hangers and start that business, that's, you know, eventually you're gonna pop off. And I wouldn't even worry about getting the pressure cleaner before you get customers, really. You know, like, I find a lot of people, they trip on the tools that they don't have before starting a business. And, like, you don't need tools before you start the business. What you need is customers. You need customers first. So you get a customer, like for the door knocking example for the fucking recycling, right? I know you need a pressure washer, a car, whatever the case may be. But you go door knocking for a week straight, right? Say you get 10 customers lined up. Okay, I have 10 customers lined up. And I told them, like, all you got to do is tell them, like, oh, yeah, we're booked out till next week. We can come out here next week. I'm just lining shit up for next week, you know, even though you're not really working, you're just door knocking. And all you got to do is line up those customers, and then boom, 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 you figure out how to get that pressure washer. You figure out how to get a ride around. Like, you probably have a buddy, or you can find somebody on Craigslist that wants a couple bucks. Explain the situation, that you need a car, or you need this and you need that, and you have X amount of work, and this is what you can pay them. You know, everything figures itself out once you have the customers. That's the point of the story. And also goes back to the victim mindset, because a victim is like, oh no, I don't have tools, oh no, I don't have insurance, oh no, I haven't. It's like, you don't need that shit, man. Like, those are all lies. Oh no, I don't have a business license. Like, you don't need it to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, get a couple customers, get a couple fucking 10, 20, 100 customers lined up, and then go ahead and get your business license, and then go ahead and get your insurance. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking about scrubbing down trash cans here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you're really doing. You know, every company that starts from nothing, they don't start with a business license. They don't start with insurance license and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? They just really don't. Like, that's the reality of it. Like, you know, there's that gray area in this country, and probably a lot of other countries, that, like, you don't really need it, because it's like, you understand, like, these people are trying to make it in business, and they want to make sure they can get customers first. So that's all it really is. So yeah, man, that's all it really is. Getting out of that victim mindset is just focusing on how it's going to work to your favor, and not focusing on the alternative, how it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? That's where the victim lives, is like, oh yeah, this shit sucks. Oh yeah, fucking, it's not gonna work because of this, or it's not gonna work because of that, or blah blah blah. Instead, flip that. Auto suggestion, it's gonna work because of this. It's gonna work because of that. It's going to work. Figure out how the fuck it's going to work, and get pissed off that you got to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Get pissed off that your job is paying you $14 an hour when you know you could be making $45 an hour, or $50 an hour, or $100 an hour, if you just cut out the middleman, your business, and just went straight to the customer. Like, going straight to a front door is straight to the customer. Going fucking Facebook groups and figuring out who needs your service, it's going right to the customer. You know what I'm saying? So just little things like that. And you know, with this recession and shit like that, I've been researching it, and businesses, a lot of successful businesses were started in recessions. You know, like for example, Uber was started in 2008 when the real estate recession hit. I was like, that makes sense. People were selling their car and needed a ride somewhere, and they fucking probably just use Uber. You know, little shit like that. So I want to give you guys a little inspiration, a little fucking, you know, perspective change. And yeah, if you could subscribe to my channel, like my shit, and share it. Love you guys. Peace.